A little yucky out there. 9:14 right now. The 17th annual Seattle Jewish Film Festival kicks off tomorrow.
And Pamela Lavitt is the festival's director, and she joins us to talk about what's really become a huge cultural event. And you have a few movies to recommend, so thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So talk about how this thing has grown over time and the significance of this particular festival.
Well, I think what's amazing is to call anything 17th, you know, given this economy, given how the city kind of loves its film. I think this festival started off as a 100-seat theater in the University District, and now we're at the Cinerama. We opened there on Thursday, 800 seats. We've managed to sell out some of our special events. So it's a huge festival. About 7,500 people come. We mail our program to 20,000 people, and it's for everyone in the city.
So let's get straight to some of your picks. I know The Flood is the opener for the festival.
Yes.
That's at Cinerama. Tell us about that one.
Well, I think that The Flood it swept the Israeli Academy Awards. It is a very powerful film. It's an uplifting film, coming-of-age story. It stars Ronit Elkabetz, who was in Band's Visit. Many people know her from that Academy Award nominated film. I think that one of the things about this opening film as well is that the chair of our festival, it is about a boy with autism. It is premiered in another festival called the Real Abilities Film Festival. We're very proud to see that we have an amazing film that is important to a lot of families in our community, including the chair of our festival.
Next up, The Circus. Looks like a fun movie. It's G-rated.
Yes, it is. It's in all ages. In fact, the feather in our cap actually during the festival is this brunch event. It is for all ages, all families. And what makes our festival different than any other is that we also like to have performers. And for this particular event on Sunday, March 18th at AMC, we have not only circus performers who are kids performing, coming from St. Louis, they're part of a social circus, which means making differences in the world through circus arts. And here locally, Sanka, the Seattle Academy of New Circus Arts, is a partner for it. And finally, we have a klezmer band playing. I mean, what could be better than food, music, circus arts, and then a great film for families?
That sounds fun. Free Men. Now, this is one you were telling me, one of your favorites. This tells a story a lot of people probably don't know.
No, it's a little-known story about a rector or imam who basically harbored Jews during the World War II in France. But it's about the resistance, and many people have seen a lot of stories about the resistance during World War II. But this is unique. It's an espionage thriller. It stars Tahar Rahim, who was likened to Robert De Niro when he starred in the film The Prophet. It is not only, it's just an engaging film, but what's an event about it is that the director, Ismail Farouki, is a Muslim Moroccan, French-born Moroccan. And what I love about it, he said himself, this film is not only about a little-known story, but it's about the fact that how people have a positive relationship between the Muslim and Jewish communities and have had that. And he really wanted to strike that note and say it's not all about conflict. It's really about this cross-pollination of music and caring for each other. And I think that's a great message.
Next up, we're going to get a look at The Boys of Terezin. This looks like a serious tearjerker.
You know, again, the festival theme this year is laugh, cry, love, gather, celebrate. But ultimately, it's to life, l'chaim, as we say when we toast. And we wanted to end on a note where we have the Northwest Boys Choir, the boy choir, singing and relating to the boys that survived the Holocaust. And I think that really the note to strike is one of uplift and cultural uplift. And having these boys there not only performing, but speaking about what it was like to step in their shoes and walk in their shoes is an amazing testimony. And I think it's really one of cultural uplift.
And finally, this is a tale of cat sitting and family. That sounds interesting. Tell us about Dorfman.
You know, we're really, really lucky to have this film in our festival. It's only shown a couple of times around the country. And obviously, many of you know Sarah Rue, who has been a television actress. We love her. Elliot Gould, of course. It has some veterans in it. It is the moment of love. It is a romantic comedy. And everyone thinks that maybe a Jewish film festival is a lot of downer films. Well, we really struggle to get films like Dorfman, to have beautiful shots, great bon mot to LA. It has beautiful screening, and both the filmmaker, the screenwriter, who was an original writer for Mork and Mindy, she's a veteran in the Hollywood scene, and her producer come up, and they have many years of experience to talk about. And it's a celebration also of Hadassah's 100-year centennial. So the ladies who lunch will be there for this incredible event.
Pamela Lavitt, thank you so much for coming on today.
Great
I love
to be
your
here.
passion. This is great.
I got a lot of that.
Seattle Jewish Film Festival kicks off tomorrow. For theaters and showtimes, you can check out seattlejewishfilmfestival.org. We are standing by right now.